had to go to Astoria, Queens, and I was told 2 to 5 a.m. is the window. 2 to 5 a.m. is the window. Now, 2 to 5 a.m. for you in the UAE is 9 to no, wait, you're 9
10. 11 to 2.
Yes. So there I am, 2 to 5. I mean, I go to bed 10:30 p.m., 11 if I'm feeling frisky, I'm not so put the kids to bed, and I'm like, what am I going to do till 2? And this could happen at 4:30, right? Like they tell me 2 to 5. So I get dressed, I got my nice suit on, everything. I go to Astoria in the middle of the night. I leave my house at 12, and then I get the word 2:45 is when we're shooting for. So, all right, 2:45, I can live with that. And usually, you do a big interview, you want to be all there. Like you're not doing interviews at 2:45 in the morning, typically, right?
Yeah.
So I'm in this great place, this cool look, everything. And he showed up at 3:15. So all things considered, not bad. He had some other stuff to do. They gave me a heads up. It wasn't like I was just sitting there the whole time, but it was great. Obviously, we didn't get to do it face to face this time. I appreciate him. He made the offer for me to come fly out to Abu Dhabi. He felt very bad that I wasn't there. That was the thing. It was weird. Like he felt very bad that I was missing my first McGregor fight since the Brimage fight. But of course,
you guys have kind of got that Cosell and Ali thing going. Where like you guys are kind of like a little team there. I mean, it seems like you guys are. As you elevate him, he elevates you. I mean,
thought I was the Cosell to your Ali.
Part of the reason you got to a milli, a milli is those relationships.
Like how I dug
I love that one. That's the move. That's the move I enjoyed the most because I don't know what that is.
But anyway, now as far as the interview is concerned, a bit of a preview. I thought that I was going to talk to an irritated Conor McGregor, to an upset Conor McGregor. He fought 40 seconds last year, had big plans, of course, the pandemic. But as we've discussed, he was frustrated. He wanted to come back in November. He wanted to come back in December. The DMs with Dana White, like there was a lot that happened. DC, I got the complete opposite. I got a guy who, number one, didn't want to bring up the past, didn't want to reignite everything. Number two, was as calm and relaxed as can be. Usually Conor, you interview him and he's like, he's got the perfect posture and he's like tight and he's just like intense. He was like chilling like this. I've never seen him sit like that. And I know some people might be like, you're looking into it, but no, I think these things matter. His son was running around. He just seemed to be in a really relaxed and happy spot. Oh, by the way, he's cutting to 155 for the first time since the Khabib fight in October of 2018. I was just really impressed with his state, how calm, cool, and collected he was. And I have to say, like, look, who knows what that translates into? But if you're a Conor fan and you watch that and you're wondering, because the narrative last year going to Cerrone fight was, can he come back? The fans have turned on him. He had a horrible 2019. This time it just feels like, all right, this is really going to be the beginning of what I think will be a year where he fights 3 times. And if that Conor that I was talking to is any indication of the Conor that we're going to get on Saturday, I feel like he's primed for a really, really impressive performance.
Like I said, I saw the clips. He did seem very relaxed. He seems fit. He looks like he's in very good shape, right? Like real slim. I've heard him talk about his nutrition.
Tristan Kennedy, who's a young man who's doing great work.
Tristan Kennedy, how much he's gotten him locked in terms of his nutrition and everything. So it seems like everything's in order. Now, a lot of the issues with 2019 that Conor had were outside of the octagon, right? Like the reason everything can feel better now because last year was relatively quiet. You didn't hear as much of the stuff. So life starts to get back in order and then you can go back to doing what you need to do. So, yeah, man, it's a big moment for the kid. The kid has a chance to really look. If Khabib fights, great. But if Khabib walks away, that is big. That is not bigger for anyone more than Conor McGregor. Let's be truthful. I know Conor wants to fight Khabib. He wants to fight him again. And like I've said, I've gone on record. He went to the 4th round. Other guys went to the 3rd, then the 2nd. The fight seemed to be getting worse. Like Khabib was actually starting to beat people even worse than before. And there were moments where McGregor had some success. But if there is no Khabib Nurmagomedov, Conor McGregor matches up well with every single fighter in the lightweight division. And I mean, and when you're a star at that level, people may say he might have a small section of people going, well, he never beat Khabib. He's not the real champion. When you're Conor McGregor, if you get a hold of that belt, you're gonna be the champion. You'll stay the man, and your profile will be as raised as it's ever been.